Well,
So I'm joined this afternoon by, we can't say this very often, but I'm very glad we can, our Clevedon Town England international, Steve Marriott. As you can see, the cap fits, so you're wearing it, which is very nice to see. So we're celebrating your England against Wales, your first cap for our walking football team. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved with walking football in the first place.
well, I was very, very fortunate that I bumped into somebody who actually said there was a team originally from Portishead, but they had folded, and there was a very well organised club up at Clevedon. I promptly went up there to the Hand Stadium, and I was fortunate to meet John Walter, who actually was playing a little game, but very kindly walked across, introduced himself, and asked me if I wanted to join in, which I did. And it's really, without being too dramatic, been quite a lifesaver, because I was recovering from cancer. I had just moved, and which was awkward because lockdown came, so it was quite a bad time for me, not only mentally but physically. So really absolutely fabulous.
Because I was going to say, man, I've only seen walking football really for the first time quite recently, and I was very impressed by the way the game's played and the engaged. So I was going to ask you really what it's done for you as an activity.
Well, it's definitely got me fit again, because I always was very fortunate. I was very fit. Got me fit again, but mentally it helped very much so. Where you meet the guys, they talk a lot of nonsense, a little bit of banter, somewhere to go, and it spread from there. And this is what happened to me from the Walking Football with Clevedon.
Yep.
John recommended me to Danny Ward for a regional side, and I was very successful there, which led to being chosen for England.
So obviously you're a man with some talent, because you don't get that way without having any.
I'm not sure about that. So, I think luck.
There's always being in the right place at the right time as well. It's quite important.
Yeah.
But how did the England sort of call up happen then through that recommendation?
Well, through the regional, I had a trial for the regional with Danny Ward, and he was quite pleased with it, and so I played for the regional side, and we actually did win the regional, successful and won the regional league. And then I went to one of his England training sessions, and I was lucky enough to be chosen in the England B squad. We had two squads there in the B.
Yeah. And how was your experience then playing with against Wales? What was that about?
Oh, very moving. I've repeatedly said that. Very moving, because there was quite a crowd there, and we was very well received by the Welsh. They had flags out, the England or the Union Jack. They had the England flag, and obviously the Welsh, and they actually had a little choir, and they sung the Welsh national anthem, which I think is a very moving anthem anyway. Yeah. And then they played the British one, and we were very English, hardly said a word, and we was made to be very welcomed afterwards as well. It was a most enjoyable day.
So it's an impressive organisation. I was looking at the Walking Football Association website the other day, and it's a very impressive setup, and it's players from 50 upwards. So you're a little bit on the higher end of that, but I guess you're still going to carry on playing for as long as you possibly can.
Oh, yes, undoubtedly. But I am realistic, and I've actually said, look, if I'm not good enough, because obviously I made friends with people. At the end of the day, teams. If I'm not good enough, there's no easy way. Just very kindly.
But you are an inspiration. You're an inspiration for us here as well, which is great. And I don't know if you know this, but when our last international we had here was one Mr. David Beckham, who was here a few years ago to watch his son play in under-18s, and we have his teaspoon from his tea that he stirred with us, stuck up in the club bar. So I'd like to present you with a special Clevedon Town teaspoon for you to go and stir your tea with, and then leave it with us at the bar, so we have our own England international teaspoon up there as part of it. So I think we really must have our own guys as well.
Yes, because in actual fact I've got great respect for David Beckham, the way he's handled all the sometimes unfair publicity and the pressure him and his wife and his family's on, with the news and media. And that is great.
You're welcome. It's been lovely to talk to you. Thanks very much. Thanks for your time. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you very much.